and welcome back to the channel. I'm Henry Higgins III, and on this video I was going to do an unboxing. I've got quite a few things behind me here that could be unboxed. However, I decided I was going to go down a different path. I haven't done one of these for a while, and it's a build with me video. Long-term viewers of the channel, or people who may have just caught the video, will know that I relatively recently got 6 blind box Batman Arkham Knight figures from F5 Round. Incidentally, they've actually released another set with another 3 figures, including one of the Joker. But again, because of blind boxes, you have to buy them all in the hope that so that you don't get any duplicates, which I haven't done yet. But when I was online, I found this little, well, it's a little cake stand, or on the page you can see it's put little perfumes. But I thought the little hexagonal shapes were perfect match to the hexagonal stands that those Arkham Knight figures came with. So I figured, why not get that as a nice little display for those figures. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to crack this open, and we're going to have a look and see how well we can put it together. Hopefully this won't be a disaster like the Gwen Stacy Spider-Gwen figure we did was. We did salvage that with another Gwen Stacy figure, but that was an abomination. I was really disappointed with that. So hopefully this goes together a lot smoother, a lot better. I'm not going to put it on the turntable because the Arkham Knight figures themselves, even though they're put together and they're put together well, they're quite fragile, and I don't want to risk the spinning just knocking them off. So we will have pictures at the end if it all goes well, but there won't be any turntable this time around. So let's get cracking with the knacking. We'll get this open. We'll switch to the side camera to get this, and I will see you hopefully on this camera in a few minutes with a completed build. Transition! Okay, so here we go. Here's the stand here. Let's take this out. Put that over it. Okay, so it's well wrapped. Hopefully I can get this open without too much trouble. Oh, the screws with it as well. Okay. I thought it was maybe just going to be a little connector. This looks like it's going to be much more complicated than I thought it was going to be, but hopefully that's in a good way. Some ASMR for some of you folk out there. Okay, so the wrapping's off, so you can see that there. You can use a sharp object, such as a knife, to make a small cut in the protective film. Use the resulting gap to hook up the protective film with the blade. Okay, so what do we have? Here's the main base, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hexagonal stands to go with it. Okay, we're going to jump cut here. So we'll get the film off and then we'll get the pieces all together. And we're back. So we've got everything open. We've got the covering off, and from this, seems quite basic. There's 7 holes here, there's 7 holes, And how it's showing on there is it goes this way. So there's the tall one at the back, the two tallest ones here and here, the next tallest here, then there, and then the smallest one here. So it kind of falls into a nice little pattern here, so there shouldn't be too much difficulty in getting this done. We have the screws here, and we have a screwdriver. I like that they provided us with a screwdriver. So this shouldn't take too much to put together. Overall, it's a really tiny screwdriver though. So there's one. So the next two we want are the two tallest, which are these two, so they go there and there. So we've got a screw there, we can get this one in. May not even need the screwdriver. Or maybe use the screwdriver to give them a little bit of a kick at the end. Okay. So now we need the one larger one, which goes there. Starting to take shape, and then we want these two there. So another two screws. That's one. We'll give it a proper wipe down when we're done. Okay, and the last one can go in there. Okay, so that's relatively painless, and there's the first section done. So now we need to add these, and these are probably the ones where we're going to need the screwdriver for more than any. Probably should have started with the lowest one and worked my way up. Always one that causes problems. Okay, this is going well. Maybe a bit too well. Okay, one more. Still got 3 screws left though, so I'm just hoping they're spares because I can't see anything else that would use them. Okay, so we have 3 spare screws, but overall, that square camera, that looks to be in perfect order. One issue on the display on the store, this is just clean, there's no screws here, so that isn't accurate, but other than that, yeah, I'm very happy with how relatively simple that was to put together. So now we're going to get the Arkham figures over and see how they do going on the display. So we'll bring them in one at a time first. Have a look at them here. Of course, if you remember the original video, you remember there was 6 of them, and there was 3 Arkham Knights. There was a Red Hood, which is also the Arkham Knight, and then there was a Batman, and there was a Deathstroke, and they were a pain to put together, but they looked fantastic once that was done, and they've been sitting on the shelf here for a wee while now. So we put them together here, see how they fit. So there's the 6 figures. Bring Deathstroke in as well. Turn that around a little bit, tilt it down. So there's the 6 figures, so let's see how they look on the display stand. That, my friends, does not look half bad at all. And of course, we have a spare plinth at the front which we can pop the weapons on. And that looks absolutely fantastic, if I do say so myself. So we'll get some pictures done. We'll jump to the main camera for a little recap on that, and we'll go from there. So we'll jump to the main camera. I'll get some pictures done before we do that, then we'll have a wee recap and bring this video to a close. So we're going to cut to that in 3, 2, 1. Transition! And there you have it. See it nicely displayed there. Obviously there'll be some pictures at the end of the video to get some nice close-ups of it, but I'm really happy with that. It cost me £5.14 with free delivery at the time I ordered it. It's still that price now, so there'll be a link in the description if it's something you're interested in. But I'm really happy with how easily that was put together, how sturdy it is, and how it works really well to display these Arkham figures. Again, they came in a hexagonal base, and this has a hexagonal bases. I thought that's a really nice, it just works, it's just nice symmetry. They fit on there beautifully, they tier nicely, there's enough space between the tiers for like Deathstroke's baton here, for the various weapons not to encumber the other figures. I don't know what shelf I'm going to put it on at this point in time. There is a lack of shelf space in the house at the moment. I need to order more shelves. But that's a problem for another day. So let me know in the comments below what you think of that. If you're interested in getting one, as I said, link in the description below. I'm working on some other videos such as unboxing what's behind me here. On this side, sorry, the Thor's hammer, the way the garage and Harley. But behind me on this side are 2 Hot Toys Harley Quinns to be unboxed. There's also McFarlane giant figure, statue of Michael Keaton unmasked from the Flash movie, the Flash from the Flash movie, and Riddler from the Batman. So we'll get to them. I'll take a picture actually of that so you can see what I'm talking about while I'm warbling on here. And we'll get to them eventually. I've also put together a tier list. I haven't filmed it yet. I've just created the tier list to make sure it worked. And it's going to be on the MCU movies released to date, having just seen a couple of weeks ago, Captain America Brave New World. That is 35 MCU movies released now. So I've done a tier list ranking. I've created it, I just haven't done the video yet. That will be coming. So here's a sneak preview of the tiers themselves. Obviously you know what the movies are, so it's just going to be where do they end up. And what I'm going to do there is I'm going to put them in their tiers, then I'm going to order the tiers themselves. So we'll have a definitive ranking of my take on the MCU and where they all stack up. So look for that at some point in the future. Look for unboxings. There's definitely going to be a movie review of Thunderbolts. That's the next one pegged, but there may be some more movies released between now and then that I get around to watching. But I'm blabbering on like a bloody idiot at this point. So I will bid you adieu and say thank you very much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video with me. Please like and share this video. Subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends about it. Get them to subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments below. And as always, stay safe. Stay awesome. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.